This is one of the struggles that I'm having right now at 23 years old. I'm a 23-year-old black female who doesn't have any friends. Hey y'all, welcome back to another motherfucking video. If you are new, you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that motherfucking subscribe button, okay y'all? Y'all know I be coming into the videos all civilized and shit, but nothing's civilized over here, okay? Let's just be real, let's just be real, okay? First of all, sis, this video is for my young girls who are just now approaching adulthood. You will know that you don't consider yourself an adult until probably 30, for real. That's what I'm realizing, because I still feel like a kid, and I pay hella bills. I take care of myself, but I feel like there's so much more to learn with being an adult, and these are the things that I'm learning now. And honestly, y'all, this is one of the struggles that I'm having right now at 23 years old. I need some friends, y'all. Okay, I need some friends. I'm a 23-year-old black female who doesn't have any friends. It's kind of I'm not gonna lie, I was dreading making this video, but I know that there's so many people out there who feels like how I feel. And honestly, those people who feel like that be the most dopest people. For real, we make the best of friends. But I'm 23, y'all, and I've actually had a hard time making friends out of high school. I think it's because I think I said this in a few of my other videos. If y'all watch any of my chats, at this point, this channel is becoming a little podcast. But this is for my young girls. We just gotta talk. Coming out of high school, I already kind of struggled making friends. How it wasn't the same. I'll have associates, but I've made friends in college, but it's even then, I feel like I've grown distant from them because I moved to another state and everybody's just kind of growing and doing their own thing. And I love that for them. I love that for all of us because I'm even growing and doing my own thing and starting my own life in a whole nother state. Before we even get to this, if you are my friend, because I do have a few friends, but I'm also very picky about who I call my friend. I do have a few friends that, I actually will hang out with, and it's probably one or two friends. Dead ass. And I don't have a big group where I could just call. I haven't had that in a very, very long time. Just to be able to just dial up somebody and be like, hey girl, and just have hours of conversation. I haven't had that in years, okay? It's friends. What is friends, sis? What is that? I don't even know what that is anymore. Because literally at this point, I feel like my boyfriend is my only friend. My boyfriend has became my best friend. And before anybody say anything, I don't make my mans my whole world, but it's just when it comes to people who I trust and somebody who I would call my best friend, it would be Titus. Titus is literally my best friend. If it was a male version of me, that's him, okay? And it's I try not to I do my own stuff. I don't be laid up under my man's 24/7. I literally like to have my alone time. He likes to have his alone time. Sometimes I'll go out, I'll go shopping by myself. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that sucks. And it's because I used to have friends where I'll be like, you wanna go to the mall, sis? You wanna do some girly shit and get our nails done? I used to do that shit. And now it's at 23, it's I'm so young. This is a time where I should be going to the clubs and twerking, throw that ass, but I'm not, It's we did go out to the club 2 weeks ago. Me, Titus, his friend, and his brother. But hence, I had no friends that was there. It's always been like that. I'm always around my boyfriend's friends, and I don't really consider all of them my friends because if shit hit the fan, they not gonna check up on me, they gonna check up on that nigga. That's what it is. So it's I definitely draw a line. But when we're in our relationship, of course, I consider them you're cool. But my friends who will check up on me and, I don't really have that. Not really. Not really. Even my distance friends, like I said, everybody has their own stuff going on. And I'm just at the point where it's just I feel like people don't really give a about each other, and maybe that makes me sound some type of way, I don't know, but just having my phone be dry as hell. Look, no Snapchat, and this is not even a notification from, this is not even a message from nobody. I get zero play from any friends. And I'm not gonna lie, honestly, I've noticed that I have a hard time making friends with females versus guys. I can be a friend with, I feel like it's so much easier to make friends with guys. But here's my take on that, okay? I feel like guys, it's either, you know, if you're cute, of course they're gonna be your friend. You know, of course they're gonna wanna be all up in your space, hoping that the ninja that you with doesn't work out in a few months, you know, and they there. Like, that's what I feel like. And it's like, it's only like a select few guy friends who I feel like they don't have that motive with me, but it's like, you just never know, you know? But it's just, I just feel like it's easier to talk to guys and to joke around and kind of be myself a little bit versus females. Like, females are so judgmental towards each other. Like, females talk shit about each other. It's like, I just have trust issues. Like, I feel like I can't be myself, and that's what sucks. That's what sucks about my transition. And like I tell people, like, I feel like I'm in a transition period because I've dealt with depression. My late teens going into my 20s and stuff, I dealt with like depression, like being depressed constantly. And I'm just now getting into that space where it's like, so we don't want to go there. You know what I mean? I used to be really depressed about not having friends or not having people to talk to. And like I said before, I forgot what video it was, but I felt like I seeked validation in friends. And now that it's just like me on my own, and I'm kind of like my own best friend. Let's say that. Like, Titus is my best friend, but if it had to be a female bitch, I'm that bitch, okay? I am my friend. Like, and I enjoy spending time with myself. Like, I'm getting to the point where I can go to a cafe and sit down by myself, which is, I'm about to go to a cafe now, and Titus is actually gonna come with me, but I was gonna go either way, whether he wasn't gonna go or not, you know? I go out to the stores, I go shopping by myself. Like, I literally enjoy my company. I literally be having inside jokes with myself. And it's cool because I feel like nobody be getting my personality like that. Where was I going with this? I used to seek validation in my friends, and like, just not having like a friend group around me really allows me to be myself and really allows me to have my own opinions and express them freely without somebody being like, well, it's this way. Like, I like this, I like that. Like, you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to have friends who would make fun of me because I wanted to do something different. Like, you know, because I wanted to do something different that was out of the norm of like what black people do or whatever, or a person like me would do because I'm thick. And I don't know, like, I just used to have friends who just used to like dumb down the stuff that I enjoyed or that I liked. I feel like it's beneficial right now for me to not have friends. It's like, I want them. I do want friends. I don't need friends. Okay, I know I said that at the beginning, like, I need friends. But it's really like, I want friends. But at the same time, it's like, I also enjoy my peace. I enjoy my sanity. I enjoy not being in drama. I feel free. Like, I feel like a fucking freelance worker. Like I just feel like I'm on my own. Like I'm a boss working for myself. Like, I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have to, like, you know, constantly have a friend telling me about their shit, you know what I mean? And I don't mind being that friend. I'm actually always that friend. Like, even though now I say I don't have friends, I literally have people who come to me and tell me like their shit, you know what I mean? But honestly, I feel like I don't have that. I don't have a friend that I can just lay all my, like, pour all of my problems onto, like, and I don't want to do that. I used to do that, and then I stopped because I feel like people don't really give a fuck. That's when I realized people don't really give a fuck, and I just go ahead and I sort them out by myself. It's so many like pros than cons, but it's like sometimes the cons kind of put me like in a mood. Like, I'm like, damn, like, I want to go to the mall, but I wish I had like a female friend to go with me. Like, cause my man's, he don't want to do the shit that I want to do. He doesn't fulfill that feminine energy that I guess I crave. Not in that way, sis. Don't even do that. Don't do that. But like, that female energy, like, I be wanting to be around my species. Like, like, I be around guys so much, and not like that, okay? It's just like when Titus's friends come over or something, it's just like, you know, like, it would be nice to have a female in the mix instead of it always just being me. I don't know. And then even if a female do come in the mix, sometimes I feel like I just can't be myself. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was like COVID or something that just changed the dynamic of like making friends, or like people, because sometimes I be feeling like I'm the problem because like I'm already an introvert, okay, but I'm not like a weirdo introvert, you know what I mean? Like, I like to observe people before I really get to know them. Yeah, I like to observe people before I really like open up and like show my all, because I just feel like my energy is something that I really need to protect. because I feel like I can easily get taken advantage of. Well, wait, let me scratch that out. Let me scratch that out. I feel like I can be easily like empathetic to people, you know what I mean? And it's like, if people are putting a sob story on me, it's like, I'm like, oh, sus, you know, sus. But I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, like, I be taking notes and shit. Basically, I just don't trust people. And sometimes I be like, is it because I'm big? Because, you know, there's actually some females who do not want to be friends with big girls. And I've experienced that before. I think I told y'all, it was actually a story time. Yeah, okay, this is where it started, so hold on. I'm gonna link it up top. There is a story time. The title is, I was an outsider at the club. This is when I was smaller. This is when I lost like hella weight. And I was smaller, but I was still thick. You know, I walked in the room, I was like, hey, how y'all doing? These bitches just looked at me. I don't want friends who does not have my best interest at heart, because I have everyone's best interest at heart, including mine. Okay, like sometimes if I'm out with people and I'm out with like a group of girls who I'm not really familiar with or whatever, I always make sure that everybody's straight. Even if nobody makes sure that I'm straight, I always make sure that I'm straight, because I feel like people just don't have like your best interest at heart. But that was just an example of why it's hard to make friends. I probably have people who tried to be my friend. Maybe I didn't pick up on the cues or whatever, because I just feel like what you want from me? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like people want something from me. And I am also tired of having friendships where it's only one way, where it's only beneficial in one way. The other person will get the friendship that they need from me, but I don't get that from them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't benefit at all from the friendship. I'm tired of that. And that's why I'm so picky of making friends on that. Like, I'm cool with not having people blowing up my phone. I don't even like to talk on the phone no more. Like, it's gotten to that point where I don't even like to be on the phone more than like 5 minutes, unless it's with my mom or my family. Like, when it comes to other people and they're just talking about nonsense, it's just like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. And honestly, like, me doing this video, I really just want to reach out to the girls who are like me, who's young like me. I'm 23. I'm about to be 24 next month. And I just want to reach out to the girls who are like dope as fuck, but you just don't have any friends. And then like, some people feel like there's something wrong with them, but there's really nothing wrong with you, sis. Like, honestly, you're going through a transition period. You still have so much life to live. Like, when you're in your 30s, you could be like fucking flourishing. Okay, you be flourishing with good people around you. And that's what I tell myself. Like, I know I'm in a transition period to where my job is changing, my mindset is changing, the way okay, Poji just busting in here. What's up, buddy? You want to be a part of the video? Say hi to the camera, bud. He's camera shy. Come here, give me a cue. Like, my dog is my friend. I have to think about the little things in my life that make me happy. Oh, hell no. Listen, Bad Girls Club is about to start crying. Hold on, sis. Okay, I'm back. I have to really think about the stuff that I do have in my life, because not everybody has a significant other
who's dope as fuck like mine.
Not everybody has like a dog, you know, or dogs. I have 2 dogs and I love them to death. Like, these are my kids. I talk to them like they're fucking humans. I feel like they're my friends as well. And my mom is my friend. Like, so like, literally, if you were feeling down about not having friends, just not having like a lot of people to talk to, just think about the stuff that you do have in your life, because somebody can have hella friends, but their friends are like fake as, you know what I mean? Or they can have hella friends, but they have like a shitty life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even trying to come for those people, because if you have friends, that's like great, because there's a lot of people who have a lot of friends who absolutely love them, and that's like dope, you know what I mean? And I just want to have just about 1 to 2 like friends where I could just go to, and the relationship is mutual. Like, it's not like one-sided where one person is giving their all and the other person is just like, they treat you like an associate. Like, I've been in friendships where I feel like I was treated like an associate, and then as soon as they don't have nobody to talk to, then they want to talk to you. It's like, I'm cool on that. Baby. What they say? Ask somebody else to do it, sis.
Get somebody else to do it.
Like, I'm not finna be no plan B, sis. Okay? And I know it sounds like I'm treating a friendship like a relationship, but it is a relationship. You just not fucking. It is like any relationships you have, it's relationships, and relationships has to be both ways for me. Okay, I'm not finna have no half-assed friendship. Like, we just might as well just not be friends. And I'm cool with that because I've went through so many like friendships. I've had people do some like really conniving shit, and never mind, bro. I'm not gonna get to that. Like, I literally been through friendships where they cut me off for no reason. Like, my best friends, you know what I mean? Just been through shit with friends and just seeing how people move. And honestly, like I said, right now I'm actually in a happy place doing this video about friends. Like I said, sis, just know that you're not alone. You're just going through the motions of life, you know, and just because somebody else has friends at age 23 and they have hella friends, they going out to the clubs, they doing all of this, it's like, sis, this is the opportunity to get your life together. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Like, I'm not out every weekend at the clubs spending my money on bullshit. I'm actually building my life right now at 23, and people usually wait until like their late 20s or their 30s or after they have kids. I don't have no kids. I just have dogs. Like, I just have, you know what I mean? I just have bills. That's it. But even that, like, I have time. That's something that you can't get back. And a lot, like, I have to, like, just doing this video, like, I'm just realizing there's a lot of pros to not having friends. I ain't gonna hold you. The pros outweigh the cons once you get through the hardest part. Once you get through that grieving part of not having friends, it's like, you're like, this life ain't that bad. I used to feel very lonely, and now I don't really feel lonely. At this point in life, I don't really feel lonely. I'm finding that I like to do without anybody knocking down my ideas. You know, I'm able to experience them, and I'm just very blessed to have a partner who supports me in everything that I want to do. Like, he's never knocked anything down, and I had an ex who would knock shit down, baby, down to the ground. So it's like relationships in general, it don't matter if it's your friend, your partner, your family, like, relationships matter. They really do. And if it's half-assed and people be shunning what you want to do and your opinions and stuff, then maybe you just gotta take a step back. Honestly, like, I'm okay. Like, if I want to go to the club, I go ahead and go to the club, you know, alone. Like, I went to the club the other day, and it was like, I seen everybody with their friends and stuff, and I was like, damn, like, I wish I had that. I really do. But a group of friends also come with some consequences and some shit, because it's always some drama in a group of friends. No matter how close y'all are, no matter how, if y'all talk every day, it's like, I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it multiple times. I've seen it multiple times where people are like fake as fuck to each other. Yeah, y'all. And to my introverted girls, just step out of your comfort zone. Even if you don't have friends, like, just do something that you like to do. Try something new. And also, what I'm learning too is to make friends with people that you normally wouldn't make friends with. And I'm not saying have a crazy ass motherfucker as a friend. Like, don't do that. Don't just go off the street and be like,
I'm about to make friends with this homeless person.
I mean, some people can do that, but you know what I mean? Like, don't just go off the street and be like, I'm about to be friends with this, you know, random ass, like, you know what I mean? But like, if it's like a cool person, like if there's a nerd, if you end up coming across paths with a nerd or whatever, and usually you feel like you too cool for school type shit, make friends with that nerd. Because I've noticed I actually kind of like being around nerds a little bit. Low key. I'm not really a nerd myself. Probably look like it because I got glasses, but don't do that. But my boyfriend's a nerd, you know what I mean? And it's like, sometimes it's like, I like to hear what they got to say. You know, sometimes they can be a little fun. They can be fun songs. My advice to you, which is advice that was given to me by my brother, okay, shout you out. My brother said, try to go for different type of friends. Don't go for like the same people. And this is also for relationships too. Like, if you're constantly going for the same guy or you're going for the same girl, it works the same way with friends. If you're going for the same type of friends, you're gonna get the same results. If you usually hang out with just black friends, hang out with some white friends. Hang out with some Indians, some Asian people. Like, for a second, like when I came out of high school, I was kind of like, oh, I need just big girl black friends. You know what I mean? And it's not even like that. Like, when I got older, it's like anybody who crossed my paths, who vibe with me, I will accept you. Just open your mind. If you don't have any friends, just use this time to be optimistic with yourself and to find what you like. And honestly, sis, nobody can hold you back. At this point, no one can hold you back. And I don't know. I just hope that you guys, well, actually, hold on real quick before we go. A few things that helped me is getting into stuff that I usually wouldn't, like getting into fashion. Now I'm starting to get into fashion, because before I wasn't really like a fashionista, but now I'm like, okay, maybe I could put a little shit together, you know, for my plus size girlies, you know, even doing my makeup. Like, I did my makeup today. I had time. If I had friends, I would have had to hurry up and get dressed, you know what I mean? But I have time. I just try not to worry about shit. Like I'm just, it gives me time to focus on myself, honestly. So that's the pro that I see. That's how I view it right now. So even though I'm a 23-year-old black female who don't have friends, it's still lit over here, okay? Yeah, and y'all are my friends. Like, sis, like, like if you don't have a friend, sis, I'm your friend. Like when you step onto my channel, I want it to be a safe space. I want it to be a place where we can talk about stuff like this. It's so many people that goes through these things and that nobody really want to talk about. Like I wanted to talk about this for a while, but I was a little embarrassed. But now I'm not embarrassed because I feel very valid in myself. I feel solid with myself. I feel confident, you know what I mean? And I don't seek validation from my friends no more. You will find your peoples, okay? You will find the right energies, the right relationships to come in your life, and I really hope that for you. I wish the best for you guys. But yeah, y'all, so I hope that this video helps somebody out there who is going through a similar situation that I am going through / went through. But yeah, like it's positive vibes over here. No friends, still litty like a titty. And those who are my friends, I love you guys because I do have like a select few, okay? I do care about y'all. So don't think that I just, you know, excluded everybody. No, like I do have a few friends and I do care about you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on all of my social media accounts and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.